1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see if the quality is any better. I'm not sure it is. Well, a little. Is any better. I'm not sure it is. Well, a little. Is any better. I'm not sure it is. Okay. Let's have a look. Chat. I'm not overly impressed with Linux, to be honest, right now. Alt and tab. Let's get to ChatGPT. Go full screen with that. Okay. We need some music. Welcome all. It's just a slow start. YouTube.com. And we're going to go with copyright free streaming music. Let's try this little homeboy. Sounds horrible. Sorry, whoever made that. Chat. So I'm just currently looking at my OBS screen, and can't see the chat video. The chat what's it called? Like the chat doc. It's really not that hard to get this stuff right. Let's just pop a Linux terminal. Or console. Where is it? I'm just trying to load up some social medias. Go. It's already installed. Sweet. I went to my second screen. Ooh. And what time is it? 1:45, is that it? I thought it was later. I feel better now. UK time. Let's give myself a love heart. I'm just pulling up the tablet. So I've got a chat here as well. So this is my alternative screen. Screen 3, but on Linux it doesn't seem to refresh. Looks like we lost the light there. We've got two lights. How's that looking? I quite prefer that. Yeah. Just rotate a little. It's better. So let's get ChatGPT, generate me a 2560 by 1440p OBS. Cozy, but hipster professional coding background, high definition with man coding in coffee shop in Europe, at the window with laptop. That was just a little random. I've got so many fans on me and I'm just too hot. It's hot in the UK. Excuse me. Okay, and I'm going to give that command to Grok as well. And let's see which one gives us the best image. I'm over 18, Grok. Grok's nearly finished it already. Finished 2. Well, it wasn't a good one. No, Grok's failed on that. I'm normally a fan. Okay, if you're just joining, I'm just trying to get some background images for the stream. Let's go with this one, I found a few. There's some really good ones here. Okay, OBS add image. Now can I make this a bit transparent, so where's the transparency gone? Oh, there we are. Just gives it a nice little pop. But you don't want it too much. The picture's not good. Okay, we're going for a new picture. Let's try picture number 2. Back to my cyberpunk theme. Kind of better. why not download one more just for a backup? I think we're good. ChatGPT is still trying to do it. We taught this man how to write. Yeah, that will do. Looks beautiful. get more views when I'm out the room. Oh, by the way, I thought you was just calling the stream bad and I was agreeing, but maybe you think I had a bathroom break, which I didn't. It's red out here, so I just went outside and I've put some food in the oven, so you will see me return with food shortly, but I'll probably forget and I'll just smell it. Number 2. Sweet. What we got then, homies? Why is my chat not refreshing on the tablet? Let's have a look. Where's everyone calling from? Hi to your mums as well. Let's have a look. So you'll have to bear with, I'm not usually on Linux. I've never streamed on Linux with OBS, so it's all gonna be just a bit slower. Oh, that's not a bad picture that ChatGPT did in the end. I'll save that one. Even Alt and Tab is quite retarded. Can you say retarded? Cursor, there we are. Okay, let's give the AI something to do. Let's see if it will just build. Build. Pinned his message. How's the volumes of microphone and music? How's the levels? Okay, chat. Cursor's not very good, is it? Bro. Build that out. Run it. AI, everybody. Top fun. 25 XP. Okay, so we're going to set auto off. We're going to go with GPT-5. See if that's any faster. Might cost me more. So I've never done CMake. I'm normally just setting this up with launch and task JSON files. So the LLM did a CMake structure. Hit like, subscribe. If you look on the live streams, I've got about 140, but I've only just come back to streaming and it's a slow start. Remind me in 7 minutes to get my food from the oven. Split editor. Nope. Will that do another one? Yep. How do you close? Ah. Okay, at least it's starting to build. This is going to get it wrong, don't tell me that. If I've changed that LLM, it might not know about the CMake. If so, I'm just going to go with task and launch modules. Wait. Scroll up the previous chat and see how the CMake file and run command worked earlier. It was all done. So this is just my lack of familiarity with cursor really and CMake. In the meantime, I'm gonna do some little Linux, get familiar with stuff. Okay, it's just doing its thing. Some gains. That was too big, wasn't it? Yeah, these issues it's fixing, I fixed on my last build, on my last run. So annoying. What do we have so far? Terrain generation, textures, a sun cycle. What else have we got? Model importing, physics, lights, text. What else have we got? But all that was done coded. That was sort of that started before chat, like a year and a half ago, before ChatGPT was like as big. And it wasn't really acceptable. It wasn't a vibe coding channel, but I just don't mind shifting into that a bit. And I got a bit stuck on animation, which is where I'm at. Now I've just moved over to Linux and VS Code and Cursor just to try the new workflow really. Everything was running fine earlier, and then I've just restarted, pulled up Cursor, hit stream, and I changed my LLM. I don't know if you've used Cursor, and the ChatGPT 5 doesn't remember anything, and it seems to have lost the make file data. I was just waiting on me to authorize something. Run that again. about you? You working on anything? I've got a friend, Jonesy, so I wasn't sure if he was in, but you know. I think it might just literally be the speed, and so you pay more for that version. Or it will use more tokens, so you will use your limit faster. But it looks like if you pay for Cursor, if you've got a subscription, then the first week of ChatGPT 5 doesn't really count to your usage. So that's why I'm just going on fast. I might be wrong, but that seems to be the situation. If I'm wrong, I'll just pull out my credit card details before payday. Yeah, I had that thought a few days ago about the limit of the AI. I know exactly where you're coming from. It's like, I don't want to stop learning. And AI it depends how you use it. It just depends how you use it. Like to move over to Linux and just to run the application faster. Like a lot of my dependencies and file paths were looking for things on Windows. It might take me half a day to change that. This did it in 30 minutes, so that makes sense. Okay, so the engine's running now. So let me just put that on the screen. Also, I mean, I use AI to tell me how to get streaming working nice on Linux. Engine. Oh, there we go. I could be wrong, but I also think that FPS is faster in Linux. So it's OpenGL. I can smell my food in the oven. Okay, let me just pull this up. I just put a little fish fillet in. Good for the brain. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's running smoother. Also, the UI is messy because when you first build an application that is using IMG UI, I think the first time you run it on that computer, the things are just everywhere, so it's not tidy. But on Windows, I had it structured. Yeah, I feel like this food might be burning. Also, I've noticed, I don't know what it's just done, but it broke my water yesterday, but it seems to have fixed it. I think it's downloaded my original. I'll be back with food. man, I appreciate that. About a minute away, traveling. Yo, yo, yo. So I noticed something straight away. I'm not sure what it's downloaded, but so we have these tools here. Let me introduce you. So the light color, you can see it changes. Some random text floating. The Sevilla engine. I went to Sevilla this year. So every time I go somewhere, my game engine changes its name. It was the Barcelona engine. It changes the reflection, like the water and the sky. Just tints everything. But then it should be the brightness and the time which moves the sun. It's not working. Neither is the fog. So this is where, like, I think the AI might have broken that, to be honest. Wait, what does it want to run here? We're just running it. Let's run again. Yeah, I really need to fix that keyboard error. So, I don't know if anybody knows much about Linux, but I'm on a laptop. I've got 3 screens. This small screen here, this is a portable laptop screen, and it doesn't really refresh that fast. The screen's fine on Windows, but sometimes I'll type and it doesn't update like 5 frames a second, unless I move the mouse. But it seems to be a Linux issue. So if anyone knows why that happens. Okay, so we've got the engine again. I'm just really happy to see my little engine running in Linux. Yeah, that's just not working. I don't know what it's trying to fix because I haven't given it a task. I think there's an output log that's automatic. Display drivers up to date. Yeah, I've only just installed Linux. There might be alternative drivers for this device. I think so. It's an Asus device and it runs on an Asus driver, but Asus are using some driver link technology, so it's really a driver link product. And Linux, the Linux driver is just, you can just get a driver link product, which is what's like the mechanical part inside. So I just got one of those drivers. Okay. Since last time coding, the sun, the time of day and brightness under the shader control seems to no longer impact the visuals. Check the shaders and uniforms connected to those relevant. So now this is AI helping me fix what it broke. I made 1.5 web projects recently, JavaScript and Cursor. It was pretty good fun. It was definitely more Cursor than me, but as you're going through it, you kind of just learn the language just watching. I didn't really step into it deeply. I wasn't trying to learn. I just had a bit of a side hustle idea. But I've travelled recently, and there's an opportunity for making money processing visas. So I looked into that, but Google Ads banned me. They thought I was fishing for passports. So I've appealed, and I'm just waiting on that really. But I kind of gave up. If the appeal isn't successful, I'm not going to run a successful website without Google Ads. Not on something like that. I'm not investing time to build it up slowly. It was just a bit of fun. Augment with big projects. How do you mean? You mean me doing something like contributing to a larger project? You say my project's not big? How do I make my chat bigger? I've got a tablet here. I thought it might, no. But feel free to tell the chat about it. I'm curious always. It's taking a long time. I'm gonna have to be vulnerable shortly and show you how poor my knowledge is of CMake. Because I can't currently build the project. Previously, I'll show you here. Which folder were we in? We're in here. Previously, I was just using this to build and a debugger, but now it's using a CMake prompt that I don't know. That's interesting. Why? Because I think context is very important. The size of the context on Cursor. It's also slow. It's probably GPT-5. I need to just go to something simpler. I'll let that think. Let me just check my socials. Okay, what we got? Let's come at these. I'm trying to get in for 1,000 subscribers. So feel free to sub. That's what I want. So let's have a look. Built. Link. I don't know why it opens so many terminals just to build a project. Yeah, it seems to be breaking my project, I'll be honest. What's the console output? Is it my console? Oh. I'm going with Claude. Stop. What's all the contexts it's given it? So these little things here are context. Wait, it's disappeared. I saw that it disappeared when the engine came up. I don't think you missed anything. This background here is actually I only just found it an hour ago. I just searched for Cyberpunk, and I don't know if it on the page I found everything came up from the game which I own, and then there was that. I don't think that is from the game at all. But I just did 2560 by 1440p Cyberpunk background on Google Images. And then the other background was a Linux background. Linux Plasma, I think. Okay, Claude. Get your big pants on. On Linux in cursor, and LLMs are destroying my project. I don't want to use CMake. Find the launch and task JSON files in my project and build it and run it. It's an OpenGL, C++ engine with IMGUI and more. Scroll up in this chat and see JSON files probably have what you need. Be succinct in your responses to me. Save my project, mom. I mean, work school, wallpaper is cool though. Oh, my background. I did a degree in Christian theology. I used to work in the church. But prior to that, I was always into tech. I used to sell tech. I didn't really know, it sounds strange, but I didn't know a great deal about university life and all of those options when I was a bit younger, so I never took those options, although I had the mind. People went to jail where I grew up, or did dumb things that didn't go to university. It's the truth. And then when I left that church life, I thought, what's my backup? And then I got into tech and I learned coding on udemy.com. I could do like a little bit of web stuff that I self-taught myself. But yeah, about 4 years ago I started learning some C++ and OpenGL just online. I got some certificates for it. And then I started streaming about 1.5 years ago. I was just bored at a coffee shop one time. I hit stream and I had like 10 views. I thought that was cool. And I went home and I looked at the stream and there was like an extra 100 views in that hour of walking home. So that just kind of gave me a bit of motivation. No bro, tasks isn't empty. No, the JSONs aren't empty. You found the wrong ones. So with cursor or visual code, it will just look in the root, which is what it should do, which I guess is here. Check the JSON files and add a debugger and build command and tell me what to download in cursor, debugger, etc. that you use. I believe they're in this folder here. They're in the OpenGL engine 0.1/.vs code folder. Yeah, that is definitely a pivot. How about you? I started doing a master's in computer science and AI, so because of my certificates that I got, I was able to get onto a master's in computer science without the bachelor's. I had a bachelor's in theology, so they knew that I would finish a degree probably. And I think because I got a first in theology, like a uni gets more if you graduate with a good score from most governments. So they just see you as money sometimes. So I was able to use those certificates to get into the masters, and then because of COVID, most of us dropped out, to be honest. So this is me not dropping out. This is me just keep learning. Okay, I don't know if that will work on. I don't think this extension. Where is it? it's recommending some of these extensions that are for VS Code. I don't think they exist here. Plan B. It's probably there anyway. But did it recommend that in the thing? It probably will. Changing. Original files. Oh, there we go. I ran out of tokens for Claude 4 with the looks of it. So you go to, so what Cursor would do if you've got a, if you're paying, it's like £20–30 a month. It will give you a certain amount of tokens with every LLM, ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, all of them. And if you use too many on one, it will just be game over. If you press auto, it just bounces from the best to the fastest. It gives you a balance, and it's just got upset. How good is Cursor at the vibe coding? Without Cursor, I don't think I would have got this running on Linux. I think I'd be capable, but it might have took a few days. There's like 100 project files, and I'd probably have to change a lot, and it just wouldn't be worth the stress. So, because it was fine, everything was fine on Windows. So what would probably happen is I would launch the game in 2 years, and then have to make it. Because if I want to run this on Android or Mac or Linux, I need to not code it in Windows, or at least change a lot. So I probably would have dealt with the situation in a few years. This was the reason I came to Linux, just to try and make things like platform agnostic, so I can run it on anything. Yeah, my masters are whatever, £11–12,000, and then you can't go to the class. And I just moved to be next to the uni, so it was like, no, I dropped out. Start Cursor, okay. Can I restart Cursor through the console? It's not necessary, but I think it's, I'm curious. Let's try that. Okay, Cursor's closed. What are you guys seeing? Okay, it's back. System packages needed. I don't want that. What's it clean? So yeah, it was good. Cursor was good for getting me moved over to Linux. But also you have to learn its weaknesses the hard way, and then you can stay on top of it. I think you need to give it a profile as well. You can tell it, you can write in its file. Let me show you. Preferences, and then cursor settings, and then models, and you can give it a somewhere else, maybe chat. You can give it like a memory, do this, behave like this. I think you probably know, and that's quite important. Start debugging. It's driving me crazy now. Yeah, restart extensions. Maybe I needed to do that before. That's GDB. Start without debugging, GDB. So strange. F5. Clang isn't in the F5 list. GDB is, but so this is normally the least difficult thing, and this is why Visual Studio is so sweet. You just hit run. So I think it just looks for normally what you've got here. Launch of GDB. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That was the other thing I installed. It's because it's two configurations, I think. That's, also, I've noticed even on a paid account, when it was new, a lot of slowdown. Oh sweet, I got 5 subscribers, I didn't even see it. Appreciate it. Hello. GDB is like, but from Clang rather than GCC. It's gonna sound stupid, but I don't know what that means, from Clang. Yeah, break it down. So is one like what builds it, and the what runs it, and one is the debugger, and so it's two different like stacks really. So GCC and GDB are connected. That's what I'm used to seeing together. See what it changed, by the way. I realise that might be not an odd question to answer, but almost technical. See, we're having these problems simply because I just didn't want to use CMake. Because it was building fine with that. Put the laptop in a faster mode, by the way. I just don't want to break Linux. I've got 3 different, I don't know what the word is. You have like different skins, not kernels, but like I've got Plasma, I've got Pop, and you can just log in and type your password in on Linux, and you have 3 different almost 3 different builds. And that was because I was just testing them, and so this one I've not used before, but it was better with this screen, with the frame, the hertz. And so I just don't even know where my power is for the laptop. Is that it there? Nope. Power mode, probably just I can do that. A hotkey on the laptop. Okay, apparently it built. Definitely gone round in circles of building with Cursor, like a different LLM, but me not knowing that it was going to use if you change the LLM halfway through, it forgets a lot of the context, so it starts writing over things it's already done, and so then you lost 2 hours work. It's not a big deal because it's just a bit of a side project really, but once you've learned that it does that, you don't want to do it again. And so I bought a new hard drive recently, and I thought I'll put Linux on this, and I'm just going to try and stay off Windows for a few weeks and just see what I learn. Yeah, so that's just helped me out. One's the compiler, one's the debugger. Okay. So now I understand that in every context. So would you suggest to switch, by the way, to LLM, VM and Clang? And also, is this Linux knowledge you're giving me, or is it's just coding knowledge? Yeah, why did Plasma come up here? And I mentioned it. I've been tempted since AI has become a little bit more helpful. I've been tempted to start the engine again. So if you've not used Cursor before, by the way, there's a free version, and I think I used the free version for over a week. Like, I didn't run out of tokens. So they give you enough to want to buy it. It was really good. I wonder if the problem I have with Cursor is that I've launched in the wrong project folder. So now it's changing the it's changing the paths to everything. And that's another thing, because it's just because I've come from Visual Studio, so you can just see Visual Studio habits I'm bringing here, and it's just ruining. I just don't know what I'm doing with build sometimes. I just load it up and press run, and then you're in the wrong folder. It's looking for everything in the wrong place, and then I ask AI to fix it, and so it just changes the paths instead of me just going restarting the program in the right directory. It's all rookie errors. But that's what happens after 5 years of Visual Studio. Yeah. It was just because you said one was older, so I thought, okay, let's come to the new. So for anybody still in the chat, why are you watching me? Is it late where you are, or for a bit of encouragement, or are you distracting yourself? Are you procrastinating? Are you here to learn? Is life SHIT? What's the reason? Now let's test if the program runs with the environment with variable approach. Let me test this. So here, this is the command it wants to run. And I can press run, or I can reject it and tweak what it wants to do, or I can add a allow list, which means it will never ask me to run this again, it will just assume it. But I'm not ready for that, I used to. Let's have a look. I don't know what PS does. Let me check if it's running and capture any output, so just checking something like that.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.
So what's going to happen is it's going to do this 10 or 15 times, and then it's going to narrow down what the errors are, and then it will run. But if you know nothing about coding, when it's giving you nonsense, you're not going to have the experience to correct it. But if you've got intermediate skill level, then you can see every time. The libraries directory is not in the build directory, yeah. So all these problems just because I launched Cursor in the wrong folder. I made my life worse and harder. Fix this, what's it want to do here? Export. What does this do? Export. Okay, it looks like we've ran successfully. I just saw in the console my comments. The program is now running successfully. Like what we had here, this is where is the exe? Let me see if I can see it. Like in the background, or if it's sort of implied. I don't know how that works exactly, because it gave me a console output that the application would give. Okay, come back. OpenGL now runs and builds successfully using direct. Where's that gone? Start debug. Run without debugging GDB code LL. I'm seeing errors at the bottom left of the screen. I didn't see those last time, so that's helpful. Close that. Try again, start debug. GDB. Yeah, sweet, fair enough. By the way, do you want me to put the music a bit louder? What's the levels like? I didn't really test. F5 gives both options but neither do anything. Almost like they're not connected to something. You mean because I shout when I'm further away? It's building. It's interesting that it builds a lot faster in the LLM box, the AI, rather than in my main terminal every time. I'm going to now fix my laptop speed, battery and brightness. Maybe it's the power. No. It's in settings, right? There's power. I didn't know that. Power. of crap sort of set up this version of Linux, to be honest. It should just be a little button on the taskbar, like on a Windows laptop or Mac. System, is it system? Let's see what's going on here. No, I don't really want to remove that. I want the option to try both. Run. Start debugging. I'm just going to restart cursor. See, it's telling me what to install, but I've already got it. Try that. Code, packages. I don't know if they would install on cursor, to be honest. Nope. Okay, what I will do, if I close this down and run VS Code instead of cursor, maybe I can do it that way, but also I need to run the cursor agent in the background, right? If so, how? I think you can run VS Code with cursor in the background, and it gives you some. This is what I read yesterday. It allows cursor to run with VS Code, but it was this LLM that told me, which is the one that's not helping. Install an extension for C++. What about configuring the ones I've got already? I think I've got VS Code. Visual Studio Code. Yep. Whilst it's answering that question. Choose your theme, we'll go dark, high contrast. Coded extensions, obviously. Extensions, C++, install, IntelliSense, This is a bad theme. I know you can't see it at the minute. You can probably see the answer to that. I'm waiting for that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not going to VS Code then. I'm going to go to Grok Homer. Where's Grok? I can't believe they put Grok right at the bottom. Grok 4. Okay, Grok, these LLMs have failed me. Give it your usage. Look at my usage. Same with Claude. Don't change anything. And then I've already paid, so I'm not paying again. Okay, well it's compiling, so it must have a compiler. Settings. Hardware. File management. Okay, I think it's just a console command. Let's try that. Power profiles installed for a laptop. So that built fine. Terminal. Okay, so now we have this. Will it work? Yep, that fixed it. Now there may be errors, but that seems to have fixed it. Error exists after running. Blah, blah, blah. Show errors. It's funny how easy that was. for those that have just been on that journey. Right. Fix that in chat. Do you have a rough schedule for your streams? Usually about, what time is it now? 3 hours before the current time. I typed that in case anyone else, I don't know what your time zone is, but yeah, I usually start a few hours before now. But it'd be good to have you around again. Sure. Without debugging. I reckon it's probably got 2. It used to be daily, so yeah, I'm hoping to get back into it. Like, it was daily. It used to be like 30 days in a row, then I would do a bit of travelling. I think the last one was like 3 days ago. But yeah, it tends to be once I'm into the flow again. Thanks for your help as well. Change the files to only use the DB, and compiler, etc. Excuse me. Yeah, if you go back to like videos from 2 years ago, probably where I did the first 1 or 2, there'd be a lot of difference. And then maybe watch something from 5 months ago, because I've had a 5-month gap travelling. I got stuck in a Middle East conflict as a tourist. So yeah, there was no streams. So yeah, I just fixed that. The LLM didn't know that, and it was very easy. It should have known that. Maybe because it was too easy. We're making that mistake again. Good night, Joe, signing out. Desktop environments. I'm currently just signing into Grok. change my Linux in a live session without closing OBS. Plasma is not good. Trying to switch my desktop environment on Linux without stopping the stream, basically. It's not so important. But there's just no button that I can see to change my laptop's power mode. It's just really all stupid. That was quite I don't know when I lost the web camera. Yeah, maybe the battery went or something. Let's have a look. Was that down a while? The quality control on this stream is not very good. Right. Let's get this camera back on. To this. Okay, seems we have something running. I think that's the first time with this tool set. It's like an hour. Yeah, it's definitely the code base. Same problem. Looks like it might debug now manually. Hey man, just go to terminal. Actually no, just go to vscode.com and it will recognize that you're on Linux. So when you just it'll just have it, as soon as you get to vscode.com, it'll just say download for Linux in the middle. But I'm on Cursor, which is like a branch, and it's just got that AI built in on the side, so you can talk to it. And you should pay for it, but you probably get 2 weeks free without paying. What error is that? Program. Launch program. Does not exist. And you have to subscribe and it'll work. Okay, let's try that again. Is the text a bit too small, by the way? There's a lot going on with VS Code environments. So, actually what I could do is... Didn't work. Is the file name correct? Did I use the correct launch? Yeah, what I would do. Let's fix this. Yeah, you don't need to see all that. And then I can make everything else a bit bigger. going to delete those stupid files. This one here. So we ain't got multiple. There's some here as well, no? Oh sweet, did it run? It ran. And I think it was mine that ran rather than just through the AI. That's not really a victory though, because that should have just ran 2 hours ago when I just turned the program on. It's going really slow. It might be running 2 instances. Oh no. That was running the AIs and now mine's loading. I'm not loading. Yeah, mine's loaded as well. Okay. That's running fast, but there's only one. Only one game engine running. Opacity to the engine. Nope, not that one. Frame works, beautiful. Let's create an FBO which gives you a little, I can't believe I never got to show the other homie anything, a little view. And then we will have a custom view. Don't want that grid in the way. And what the custom view will do is it will always show us that angle there. So this is a custom view. The other one follows the camera. Sweet. And then we can add some lights. These won't work. These only light up models. Let's have a look where they've gone. We should be drawing, that's for sure. Physics data can go, mesh properties. Oh, this is login, by the way. Pause login. OpenGL errors in the log. So I've got a debugger in. Shader errors. Oh no, that's just shader information, so there's no errors, it's just info. It's nice to see a few things still work. What about texture loading? They're called grass 2. JPEG. Yeah. You doubted me, homies. See, now this should be lit up and there should be more going on. But just this shader here is not working. So maybe we'll do a change. Edit terrain. Let's change the terrain up to that, beautiful. to Unreal Engine 7 this. You didn't know he was around greatness. Sweet. And we got a little version back and forth. Did you install it, by the way, my friend? I'm going to try it one more time. See if it just runs. Wait, it's giving me an error, but it's still opening in the background, so I'm not going to acknowledge the error. I'm just going to let it. You can't see this error box. It's just saying launch program does not exist. But as you can see here, it's still trying to build. Just joining. These are tools that I've only used for like a week. Less than that, like if you total it, to be honest. So it's going to give the same error again, I think. I hadn't even asked Cursor my question. Still exists. No. Task is running. So just as a tip, if you tell the agent to be succinct or precise in its response, it doesn't use as many words, so it costs less. But also Cursor will automatically do that at a certain time, so it tries to help you. It wants you to not waste all your tokens. Let's see what the error was, see if we can just see it. did say, I think it was to do with async. By the way, did you see when I changed the webcam earlier? What is that? Driver error, there we are. What is that? Okay, add context rules. Add new rule. Enter the name for the new rule. First rule I've given it through that method. What else can I tell it? Okay, well that worked. And that was me, but that's I pressed that manually, right? Yeah, okay, we're building. Another rule. Add new rule. Root folder is the name of this rule. No spaces, I'm guessing. Apply always. If multiple Now it might ask that now when it shouldn't, so I'm just not sure how they're going to work. Take a look at the shaders. Which shaders? List all the shaders in the project. Fragment shaders. looks like one of the files had its name changed, which is the one responsible for some of the lighting, to be honest. And looks like it might have been done by hitting a key. I do have a shader, yeah, it's a shader here. Fix the code in the .h file so the uniforms. Yo, yo. What's poppin'? Nephew. Yeah, the install code is the way. Whoa, what's it trying to change here? we're getting some good subscribes in. Everything's black, which means the fog is working. Change the colour on it. Maybe not. to rewrite the shader. And that would be a first as well. The Linux thing, yo. Something's vibing, I don't know what. Lots of drama. Fan on full speed. So the Linux thing, I'm running in Plasma on Pop OS on a laptop, and I've changed the desktop environment to Plasma from, I think, just a basic Pop OS, and I can't find the setting that changes my laptop from power saver to performance or turbo mode. So the Linux thing, you're here to help. I don't really want to investigate that and come off stream. You see, yeah, so a lot of the slowdown on the channel is now as it's building, but the laptop can go much faster. I feel like I need some Linux theme in the room. Oh, also the Linux thing, I hope you better still be here. I know you're just looking for that subscribe button. The camera is 4K, but on the app Iranian webcam, it's just a phone, it's only giving me 1080p, but in Windows it gives me 4K, so now it's just like this small little scene here to here instead of the whole room. So Linux is not helping right now. It's making the stream look worse and it's making the code slow. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It was just banter, but yeah. Actually, I would be quite curious to. I'm probably going to get it fixed later. The 4K thing. I think I can just get some. Was it loaded up? Something's loading. We have a game engine loading. Let's see if it's destroyed it. Fix that another time. Where's the controller for the name? So these are my controllers that weren't working. But the fact that the frames are very bad tells me something's not working anyway. should be a new panel somewhere. No, it's not shader manager either. That one never moves. Yeah, the frame time is terrible. Oh, that's interesting. So when I took the water off, that happened. That's the light color as well. Why would we be doing that? This has really just ruined my everything. Also, why red? Where's red coming from? Is it the lights? Yeah, I think it's messed up the lights. Is that a crash? We got a crash for no reason. That's completely wild. I just don't know where any of that's coming from. Those errors are just unrelated to anything. Timeout. I might try this one timeout. Let's change it now. Terrain line debug. Let me see. Maybe RAM's the issue. Got 32 gigas. 32 gigabyte. And debug. Okay, that loaded quicker. That's going fast. And that's going fast as well. There you go. Like 200 frames a second in slow mode. Okay, so we're looking for terrain light and debug. Well, it's just somewhere, yeah. What have I made? It's not anyway. Right, I'm gonna go look through the code and find it myself. Terrain, lighting. Pause it. Yeah, it can't even find its own code. What is it editing? It's editing the wrong files. Maybe there's like 2 folders or something. There's no way. Where was it then? No, it's found it. That's so strange. So it put it in a file which wasn't in the build, but there's no way you can miss that out. So I don't know if it was editing a different file. Why wasn't it there? Did you edit another CD file by the same name in different directory? Apparently it made the IMG UI tools outside of a function, but I don't know how that would have built. Also, those roles I created, I think I don't need to add those, right? Because I've told those rules that they don't need to be applied. I might go get a protein shake. What time is it? Still early. Trying to use variables that it didn't have access to in the scope, so it's moved the debug tools elsewhere, and this is going to maybe be pointless in the end. Well, at least it's a bit of fresh code to see if we can understand why it's not working. can say for anyone in game development, I don't think AI is going to be taking your job anytime soon. Although Elon Musk thinks in 1 year his XAI will be making games from prompts. What was the Genie 3 actually showed that, demonstrated it this week. They made a prompt, create a 3D world and put an airplane in it, and you're literally flying around a real-time rendered AI generated dream world, and you can control in it, and it's 10 times better than Genie 2 like 6 months ago. So in 5 years AI will be generating games for sure, maybe less. It seems to go slow here. What's it loading here? I'm just going to Claude and asking it how to put my laptop into a good power mode. Okay, that should do it. Sweet. Now I can hear my laptop fan. That's better. You see the text is actually moving on the compiler. Wow. Maybe medium mode will do it. Unbalanced. try and run it manually. So we've got power settings working anyway. GLPUI. Anyway. Okay, there we go. It's gonna load. Does anyone see the new menu? So it's terrain, lighting, debug, and it's next to freshen. So I think I know where it should be. Should be here at the bottom. Lots of a smooth step. Make sure another colour's not just destroying it. Or the fog. Maybe the textures. If it's trying to load a texture that's not loading, that might destroy it. Nothing at all will change that bland. I don't know why I enjoy debugging so much. hide the water. It changes the colour of everything. See what it's doing? It's blowing up. I don't know why it's saying the same thing 50 times. How was you aware of that? How does it know what's displayed in real time? I don't think it does. When I change the bool which draws or not draws the water in IMGI control the area of drawing the grid water or terrain as an on switch. The terrain seems to go red. What I'm saying is that when the water isn't drawn, for some reason it changes the colour of the terrain. Are there issues in the water shaders that are affecting the terrain? Might be something left in the water shader, especially the FBOs because the water shader is not working. And the FBOs might be binding and unbinding, and the wrong shader might be still bound before it draws terrain for the next frame. It's something you wouldn't really want to debug yourself. It'd be like a tunnel of bugs. When you've not looked at that code for a year, you're basically building it again, going through every line. It thinks it's fixed it, it hasn't, it always does this. It's very unlikely. It's probably found a bug that's not related. But there seems to be a relationship with the water shaders and this error though. vibe coding, which is good with that. Look, I think that's to do with the water shade on the right. It might go if I RPGs do you play? I've got your channel, let me give you a little subscribe. How to pour coffee, I like it. So basically I'm just going to download my code base again. That's the best thing to do. I'm quite impressed in what it's able to revert back to, although I shouldn't be, because it should know everything it changed. It's funny actually because I'm big on coffee, and so there's a background picture on my stream behind the code of Cyberpunk, but I'm on Linux and I've not really had a stream set up on here. It's my first stream from Linux, so I didn't have a background save, and so I looked for a coffee shop one. It was a nice picture but it didn't work, so that was my previous. Dual stream on Twitch as well. Actually, yes, I do, but I've not streamed for a while. And when I streamed on Windows for the first time in months, the other day, I didn't know my Twitch login. We can fix that now. Okay, we're going to fix that now. If I remember correctly, when I was doing the whole Twitch thing, it wants like a 50-character password, and I couldn't remember it. So I know when I stream on Twitch, I've got to go through the whole password forgotten. Is that saved? The username doesn't exist. That's right, that's not my username. Try that one. Got a password. Yes, I have. No, I don't text it. My phone's the camera over there right now. Thank you, email. You've helped me so much and reminded me you need to now subscribe. What we're gonna go with. It doesn't like any password. I remember that weak. Yeah, I'll have a weak password. Sweet. Oh wow, now it's giving me some dodgy content just as a first reference.
Decker, through the primes.
Wait, am I logged in or what? I'm pretty sure it's the same as my old password. Now it's emailing me. We're just getting ready for Twitch. I'm glad you can't see all this. Okay, now I need to hit a restream IO.
Are you joining? I actually got second first race. It was warm up, but
I need the plugin for
it
OBS,
was warm up. But if you'd like to play,
and I can just do a multi-pool. Set UI. Nope. Is it quite? Okay, I got you. Thank you.
It is in the game chat. I put a ping there.
Is that any better, or is it still quite bad?
If you can't find it, just let me know. Luca from Benny said weapons with a must-watch. Really?
I'm on Pop OS because it was good for the graphics card. Sorry about that. I changed my levels earlier, and then there was not much engagement on chat, so nobody told me. I'm just getting set up. Sweet. Is the music too low now?
I mean, I give it like an 8.5, maybe 8, because I don't really like gore, but it is weird.
Restream
And like, it's a good
IO.
movie. I'll maybe say 8.5. Maybe. Yeah. 8.5, 9 too. But I kind of predicted what it was going to be about, so. You're still cracked? No, I feel like the Avengers are going to come and then I'm going to get ball 5. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Oh, you're welcome. Welcome to the Squish Fam. Oh god. Just let me know if you cannot find the code. I can send it to you. Or ping it again. I can only did you stay up all night playing Aska?
What's going on here? It's just, I don't know what it's doing by itself. Yeah, let's see if it even runs. So if you're still around, I'll try Twitch in a minute. But I'm going to do it manually. I need ChatGPT. How do I use terminal to install OBS multi-stream patch? Yeah, you do need to search for the most current information. At least it's got the name. Sweet. Console. Has anyone started saying please to the LLMs when they swore they never would when they first came out? Okay, that worked, I think. My engine just came up. So let me just test this. Glad it's working anyway. Yeah, it's definitely not reverted back to the original. That's for sure. Piece of crap. Unless it's the fog. Oh, it's just destroying my engine. Let's see if the terrain works. Crash2.jpg. The terrain doesn't work. It's definitely there. Skybox is there. This is how you'd lose a job in a different world. Also, like, what's that? These colours here. Crash. Segment fault. Nice. GUI. Yeah, IMGUI. What do I want? Oh yeah, I was just making some progress. I think on the multiple stream. So why are you on Linux? And how long have you been on there? Yeah, that's true. This is all to install one plugin. Okay.